I've been trying for 3 weeks now to record my thoughts and experience so far with moldavite. And every time I've tried to record, I either wasn't happy with what I said or it was just a little bit too long and drawn out that I didn't want to post, or just a minute ago I was recording. I recorded this on my phone and I got a call. So my recording got canceled out. So I guess all those weren't meant to be. But here I am now. It's 9:02 p.m., May 3rd, 2012, Thursday night, pouring rain, thunder, lightning, all that fun stuff. I got moldavite about 3 weeks ago. I've always been into crystals and crystal healing since I was a kid. Well, not so much as a kid into the healing aspect. I was just very drawn to the crystals. But anyway, but moldavite was never one that really called to me until about 3 weeks ago. I guess I should tell you that I'm in one of the hardest times in my life. I've lost a lot, and I'm just, I'm very confused, dark, hopeless to an extent. There's 1,000 tales I could tell, but I will save that for myself or maybe for another entry, who knows. But so I think I was researching Pluto. I can't remember exactly what. I'm very much into astrology as well, and I can't remember exactly why, but I asked for something. I needed something, and then that's when moldavite got back on my radar. So within an hour, I had one in my hand. And for a rare commodity, because moldavite is somewhat rare and hard to get and expensive, but for something that's so rare to get, I got it pretty fast, which was kind of cool. Anyway, I wanted to just record my thoughts, experiences, not only for myself, but for anybody else that's just, on YouTube or Google searching moldavite, just, wants to hear someone else's take on it. Because I find it's nice to be able to connect with people like that and just hear their experiences. Ooh, that was a really nice lightning strike. Sorry, I get distracted by the lightning. I'm not sure if the thunder's coming through on this recording or not. Sorry, anyways. Moldavite. Since I got the moldavite, I found that I've been able to connect with the spirit a bit more. Now, I've always been connected, but I've been getting a lot of crazy synchronicities and signs, so to say. I've never really consciously connected with my spirit guide so much before. Spirit guide meaning whatever you want it to mean. I think that's a very broad term, but for me it's the universal energies. And since I got the moldavite, I've been consciously trying harder too, because I'm really looking for some answers here, or truth or something, to get my life back on track. And not only back on track, but to where I should be, where I'm meant to be for my greater happiness and all my truth. And so since I've gotten the moldavite, I've been getting a lot of pretty cool signs. No answers or anything like that, but just signs that to reassure me, that, because like I said, I'm kind of losing hope and I start to question a lot of my faith. But I've been getting a lot of these signs that indicate to me, don't lose hope, don't lose your faith. And then the reason that I was drawn to record right now is because earlier today it was a nice day. Like I said, it's thunder and raining now, but earlier it was pretty nice. So I just went outside with my moldavite and a few other crystals. I believe I had a tiger iron, spirit quartz or fairy quartz, and just a clear quartz, I think, and some frankincense. And so I was just meditating. I wasn't really in the zone though. There was a lot of distractions around. School had just gotten out, lots of airplanes, yada yada. But I asked, a lot of these signs that I've been getting, sometimes I think that maybe I read too much into things. It's hard to say sometimes, especially because I was getting a lot of signs with butterflies, but there's been a huge outpour of butterflies right now in the city. I'm not sure if it's just this city or if it's all over the place, but I think it was the early spring, and that spawned a lot of butterflies. It's beautiful, but I had a really great experience with these butterflies on the weekend. But anyway, so I was not talking, but connecting with the spirit, saying I'd really like just something a little bit more obvious to me. And I even said, I don't say this is all, my mental, spiritual, anyway. I said I would love for, now I didn't specify what animal, but I said I'd love for, because there's a lot of birds and bees and butterflies out. So I just said I'd love one to come right up in front of me and just look at me. But something that I've also been noticing is when I ask for these signs, they usually don't happen right away. Sometimes they do. At first, they started to with some ringing and some things with birds, but the past couple weeks, not as much. It was something that would come later. So earlier today, nothing had happened, but now I'm just sitting watching this thunderstorm, and I was staring, I don't know what, I was just staring, afar, and then this little bunny right in front of me stops and stares right at me. And, it's such a seemingly insignificant thing, but put a smile to my face. So I guess that's where I'll end it for now. Moldavite is just merely one piece of the puzzle. I do have faith that everything will get better. I know it's been a very tumultuous year for a lot of people. A lot of souls, a lot of spirits are going through a lot right now. And I'm having a hard time. I know a lot of other people are having a hard time, and I just want the best for everybody, and myself included, of course. So while I don't have any answers yet, it's only been 3 weeks with the moldavite, but it has been a very long journey up until when I even got the moldavite. I went through a lot. I've been going through a lot. But I have faith. I can't say this all the time. I mean, if you had asked me this morning, I probably wouldn't have been able to say all this. But right now, I can safely say that I do have faith. And I think the moldavite really is going to be a helpful tool, so to say. So yeah, that's all for now. I'm just going to sit and enjoy the rest of this thunderstorm. Bye.